So over 4 years ago, I made a video where I basically threw out a bunch of trash that I just had in my drawer. Like not actual rubbish, but like stuff that I just don't need. Okay, some of it was like actual rubbish though. But basically, I like to hold on to a lot of the like random stuff that I have because I had this idea that I'm like, yeah, I might need this again in the future. But then I just don't. I also have this issue where I don't know where to put something, so I'll just like throw it just anywhere. And so this has become a problem because I am losing things. I have this little pair of blue scissors that have been lost for months now. I cannot find them. I have no idea where they are. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through my stuff and see if we can throw anything away, maybe recycle something. This was a gift from a friend, but I was thinking if I take it apart, the top just came off, it just popped out. So that makes me think they want you to reuse this. You know, the other day I was in IKEA and I was looking at the drawer organizers. There's one for like $12. Bro, this is free. I mean, it wasn't free for the friend that paid for it, but to me it was free. So the first thing that bothers me, I have this baking paper with some stickers. There's stickers that I've used, so they're not that sticky. What just fell? So but I wanna reuse the stickers. I don't wanna throw away the stickers, but they're in the way, and also the stickers are falling off. There's already a sticker I was excited to use and now it's gone because it's lit off. My mom gave this to me for Christmas 2024, I think. I don't really use it. I don't paint with watercolors. I hardly ever paint, but when I do, it's with acrylic paint. So okay, this I have this roll of used masking tape. I'm just like, it's still sticky. I can use it again. I mean, I guess this is also like an environmental thing. I'm like, if I can reuse the sticky tape, that's less trash that I'm responsible of, you know. I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Yeah, I had to like cut it up because I really messed up the pose, so I was trying to like Frankenstein it all together, but it didn't work out. You know those like cheap toys that come with like jelly beans so that they can be marketed as like candy, so that it's like cheaper to import and stuff. This is where I keep my pins, see, and sewing needles. I used to sew quite a lot. I don't really now, but I mean, it's still a useful thing to have. My paint palette, this is like a guide, I guess, that I made. So basically I would like design clothes, and because I was like too lazy to just always be drawing the body, I would just stick this and then I would trace it. Another empty masking tape, but it has like duct tape. I don't know if that's worth saving. I should probably throw that away. The pliers that my dad uses, it's like this and this in one, but I have two separate. Again, for my like DIY things, but I don't really DIY that much. Drawing, I think my sister made it. Oh, user manual for my mouse. I got a gaming mouse. It was the cheapest mouse I could find. But it's kind of a cool mouse. It lights up. This is the ticket when I saw the Demon Slayer movie. Just a random piece of like card paper. This is, what is that, like a cover that you put over books, but just like a strip. Some more watercolor. This is actually kind of interesting. This was for when the coronavirus lockdowns were happening, and so we had to do like an art assignment, and I guess like a lot of people who take art in school, they don't really do art at home. They made this like, I don't think it would be like a care package. I don't know what you would call it, but just like with a bunch of art supplies. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool that we're getting this for free. And then one of my parents was like, no, I paid for that. thought that was funny. But yeah. This, a family friend went to Japan and I got like some souvenirs. This is just like a watercolor thing. I don't know if I'll use it. Probably not, but I mean, it's still a cool thing to have. It's cool that people think about me sometimes. This is another thing that I have. I cut out like packaging from the like toys and stuff that I buy. Cause I'm like, what if I want this Monster High thing? I mean, like just looking in my room, I have like packaging on display. This is a drawing my sister made. I have these two, I think it's called like ice cube squishy. I just got them from Kmart. They're not that great. Honestly, I kind of feel like I shouldn't have bought these two because for these two, if I paid like just a little bit more, I could have gotten like a really high quality one. But I mean, I don't know. I have two. Just an empty container. I have some paint. It's completely dry. I don't know. I like having these little containers because they are useful sometimes, but sometimes like when I finally have it, I'm like, what did I need this for again? I have a bunch of like random pencils. I hardly ever use pencils, so they're all really long. What are these called? Blade? Razor? I don't know. This one's not very good. I use this for when I need to cut something that's not that important. I have this sharper one, but it's become a bit blunt. Well, actually, the good thing about this one is that when it becomes too blunt, you can just snap it. Oh, this is like when you buy jewelry, it comes in these like little boxes, and I just put a LOL sticker. And okay, it has like paper flowers and other random paper stuff. This was for something I made for my mom. Oh my gosh, I've been looking. I already found something that I was looking for. This. Oh, I love this thing. My fidget spinner. It's also a poppet, which is cool. Oh, I found one of the stickers I was looking for. This is another. Whoa, this is a 8B pencil. I didn't even know they go up to 8B. I thought like standard it goes up to like 6B. I didn't know I owned that. Something also my sister drew. I don't know. My sister, she just like throws these things away, but I'm like, no, I need this for the memories, you know? Okay, this is actually trash. This is from, I call it an octopus. It's one of these things that you hang like your clothes to dry. See, that's how it's supposed to be. But the center is so weak. Oh, obviously I can't put these in my ear because they've been in that dusty drawer. But I mean, these can be used for like art things, but when will I use it? I don't know. This is, I got some earrings from La Visa for $7. And they were, oh, I cut my finger. What the, when did that happen? They were originally $33 and I got them for $7. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna show you a really good hack for when you have to put a band-aid on an area that it slips off quite easily. But basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut a slit here and one here. I always do it like really uneven. Oh, that's pretty like on center, it seems. Like this. So I got that on. And then I have these strips. So what you're gonna do, just like one, sometimes I make this too tight so that I put that one. I don't think it matters what order you go in. Oh well. And then I like making the two strips that are on the same side go in like different directions. That's on there. It's not going to slide off. I think actually they make band-aids that come like this like already. Like I'm pretty sure that already exists, but this is, I got this plushie. I got this for my birthday. And yeah, I was just like, yeah, I should save this. But this, like, I can't read it. What am I gonna use this for? The logo is so tiny. Second thing we're throwing away. This, like, melted chicken. It's these chickens that you get, they sell them like at Easter time. I used to have a bunch of these just like for decoration, but they got really dusty, so I was like, the easiest way to get rid of dust is to just put water over it, but it made them like crunchy. This is something else. I'm like, I can't throw this away. Look at all the plastic on it. Look at all those fibers. That's terrible. IKEA pencil. I love IKEA. Sponsor me, IKEA. Also, I wanted to buy one of these, the big ones, and I didn't have any. So I had to buy a little one, and I feel like I should have bought two because they're so cute. The pig, that's also from IKEA. Glitter. Oh, look, this is cool. There's this event for people that are like about to graduate high school to see what their options are after school. And they were giving away so many freebies. I'm honestly disappointed by the lack of freebies that I got. I have anxiety, okay? I hate even going to pick up freebies, okay? When I go to Costco, I can't get the free samples. Anxiety. So yeah, I got this. It's sticky notes from TAFE, which is like, if you're Australian, you know what TAFE is. This shoe, I think like my mom or my sister found it. It's one of those like blind bag things, but I realized that there's this seam in the middle, so I was like, I feel like I could take it apart, and it's completely smooth in the center. But now I'm like, why did I just cut a shoe in half? Why did I do that? It's still kind of cool to have the smooth thing, but it has like air bubbles, so it's not that satisfying. I don't know. I should probably throw this away, but thread. I have a whole like toolbox where I keep my thread, and this one just isn't in there. I keep my thread, and well, this is like embroidery thread, and there's like charms and tape, washi tape. This is a mini Nutella container, and it has purple paint inside. It's like kind of an awful shade of purple though. I don't know. Honestly, I probably have too much paint for how little I paint. Oh, I don't know where these are from, but they're really useful to keep these like little stuff inside. Oh my gosh, look how this is coming apart. Poor chicken. This is I got some piercing supplies online. Crazy factory, guys. I think it's from like Switzerland, and the shipping is like $7. The piercings are really cheap. I would highly recommend Crazy Factory. Sponsor me, guys. This was the her card. Like when people don't know what to get you, they get you one of these. I don't like these because it's set to a limited amount of stores, and a lot of the times I do not shop at the stores that are available. I got these like scratch activity books, and I was using this to do it really quick. Heart punch, but I just dropped a rubber band. Butterfly punch, star punch, flower punch. It has like a centimeter lift of white electric tape. Some really thin washi tape. I think I've had this washi tape since 2020, so that shows you how little I like DIY and stuff. Highlighters. I needed highlighters for a long time. And so when I got these, they were already like dried up, and I was so upset. They were only like $2, but still. I found out that you can just fill them with water and they just work. This little gun charm. I've had this since I was at least like 8 years old or something. Think about that. But yeah, I would use it as like a little Barbie gun. You see? And if a doll has like a clamped hand, they can kind of hold it. Oh no, she dropped it. Wait, the One Direction dolls are really good at holding these. Oh yeah, because they had their hand like this because they came with a microphone, but they're pretty good at holding these. See? Okay, another doll I could find with a clamped hand, Bo Peep. She's probably the best one because she can hold it firm. She has the basic wrist and elbow articulation, so who would she shoot? This is a tag from this dog it was a gift, and so well, it says gamble pleasure, so it must have been from like a claw machine or something, but like someone found it like second hand and then they gave it to me. Oh look, we're matching. The Unis Honest Dog. Because it was like a gift, I want to like reattach the tag, but I really have no idea how. This is like a hair clip, but it doesn't have the actual hair clip part. And I tried to put just like a random one, but it didn't fit because it's like, it has to be a really specific one. I mean, like the one it came with. But I mean, I feel like it's too cute of a hair clip to throw away. So eventually I'll find one that fits, right? I don't know. But yeah, I used to wear hair clips a lot. I don't really anymore. It was a straw, so this is just like a straw charm. Can you say that? Straw charm? I don't know. But it made the straw really heavy, so that's why I removed it. This, what is this? A braid? Wii controller. I bought this thing on eBay, but it took a really long time to arrive, so I made like a DIY wrist strap. This is just from like some string that I braided together, and so I just like attached it, and I don't know, I put too much effort into this, and it's pretty sturdy, so I think I could use it for something else. I think they're called like hema beads, like the iron beads. I did something completely wrong, so then I just melted a bunch of them together. I don't know what these things are called. They're boring toys, and I just kept it because it's Robert Pattinson. I don't know, I just thought that would be funny. I'm not even like a fan of anything he's in. I just thought it, I don't know. Monster tab. Whenever I drink a Monster, I always save the tab. So I have almost every tab of every Monster that I've drank in. Maybe that would be impressive if like I actually had a use for it, or if I had a lot of them. I don't actually drink that many because I'm not trying to start an addiction, so there. That's, I just dropped another. That's, I'd probably only be missing like 5 or something from when I tried to do something. Ah, they're all falling. A single Red Bull tab. I wouldn't have kept it if it didn't have the bull. I thought that was cool. My dad bought a label maker because he needed it for his work, and I made all these numbers, but it was accidentally like, it was like doubles of numbers we already had. So I was like, I can't throw that away. What if I need 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58? What if I need that one day? And then just my name. Oh, because when you make it, it wastes that huge amount. So I was like, I'm just gonna print my name a bunch of times so that I don't waste all of that. Oh my gosh, my previous laptop, it was like falling apart, and this thing fell out of it. I hope it wasn't that important because now my family is gonna use that laptop. Boom, empty. Okay, this is the lid of a deodorant. This is like actually trash. I'm just gonna throw that away. Really old hand sanitizer from, this is probably from 2020. That's when I would have needed hand sanitizer. I only kept it because I thought the packaging was so cute, and I've just been like refilling it, but it's gotten like crusty, so I don't. Oh my god. It smelled so bad. I wasn't expecting that. But because hand sanitizer is like a disinfectant, I guess, I feel like it's something you can keep and like just wash and reuse. I don't know. Maybe I'll look that up because I still think the packaging is really cute. So, paper. Sometimes when I have paint that I'm like, what do I do with this paint? And it's like, it's not a color that I can just like put back into the container. What I do is I'll just put the paint on something random, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just keep it like that. So I could use this for something, although I probably shouldn't have soaked both sides because now one side is just going to be useless if I like stick it on something. Okay, this is pretty well organized. This is just fluorescent paint. Yeah, I think that's fine just staying like that. This silver paint, I've probably had this since 2016. It's actually a really nice paint, but it's like really dried up. But if you mix it with water, it does still work, so I think it's worth keeping. Well, this is an American Girl box. Like when you buy the extra clothes, it comes in these. Well, there's like a lid, but I cut it off. But basically, I like reinforced the inside, so it's actually, see, it's quite sturdy. Because I wanted to keep the box, because it's like, well, I mean, like, I live in Australia, so like, what are the chances I'm gonna get like another American Girl thing? And also, American Girls and their accessories are really expensive, so. They sometimes sell American Girl dolls in Costco, which I thought was so random, but. Oh yeah, so this is just where I keep paint. This is some other paint that I've had since like 2016. Because this is when my mom went to Chile and she brought a bunch of stuff from Chile to New Zealand to Perth to Brisbane, to pressing that this old paint is something that I've thought is worthy of keeping, you know? Like a pinky beige color that I just have in this metallic container. These are pretty good at keeping the paint fresh, but not the best. They still dry up a little bit, but I don't have anything else, so. And then these metallic paints, I just got them from Kmart. These glitter tubes I got from Target. They're super dried up, but I probably got them in, what year did Encanto come out? I think I got them the year that Encanto came out. This was the last thing. It's, what is this thing called? Like, the stuff that comes with clothes. A tag? I don't know, but, okay, yes. That was the last thing. In just that drawer, I still have so much, oh my god, I have so much shit. Scissors. These are really terrible. They're from Kmart. I think they're from Kmart. Glue. This was actually, I used up all of the glue, and so I put a different glue inside this glue, but it wasn't the same size, so it's like completely, like, it's really messed up. Oh, here's the yellow highlighter. Okay. I have this pool of super glue. I'm just like, I don't want the super glue, because like, you know, when you're using super glue, I don't know if this is like all, why am I saying super glue? I mean hot glue. I don't know if all hot glue guns work like this. Maybe it's just like cheap ones, but you leave it, like you have to leave it for a while so it heats up, but sometimes some of it will like drool out. So I put this baking paper so that it can catch it. And then I'm like, yeah, I can use that for something. This book, I was like, yeah, I wanna keep a journal, and then I just forgot to do it. 25th of October. It's about to be a whole month since I haven't been writing. There have been like 2 other points where I tried to keep a journal, but I would like skip so many days and then I tried to catch up, and it doesn't work. Tape. This is, I don't know, I quite like this. I think this, like the holder, I think it's from Aldi. And basically what I did was I covered it with, like, I ripped up pages from one of those like Scholastic book magazines. There's a random sticker on there. I keep my super glue there. Sometimes it falls out, but yeah. I like this. This is something I would not want to replace. School glue. It's actually, whoa, it's almost empty. Honestly, pretty impressed that I used so much. I feel like that's a good sign, because that means I'm like doing DIYs and stuff, and I think that's a good thing to do. Not empty masking tape roll of big tape from Aldi. Lol. That picture that I printed when I went to Chile in 2017, I got these like Converse hoodies, because I used to like, I still like the Converse aesthetic, but I can't wear those shoes anymore because they're so bad for my feet. But I would only wear my Converse shoes, and so I was like, yeah, I'll get Converse hoodie. I got 2. One I kept, the other one I gave to my dad, which I regret doing. I should have kept both of them, but whatever. And he used it so much that it got all ugly, and so my mom just ripped the logos out. I don't know. I don't know what happened to that hoodie. But yeah. And then there was like a patch like over there. I don't know what I'm gonna use this for, but I can't throw this away. It's too cool. I use this as like a cutting board. I don't know. I feel like I should probably have a proper one, like one that has like a guide. But this is actually linoleum, and that was for art in school to do a print. But yeah, it's all messy because I use it quite a lot. I have this little one and then also have a bigger one. There, oh, you can see the person that I did. And then that was the print. That's my character Angie. I accidentally cut a bit of her nose there. And then I also went through the linoleum. So yeah, but it's pretty good as a cutting board. Even though it does have these holes so you can just go through, but whatever. Label from a Freddy Fanta. Yeah. I don't know what I'll do with that, but super crusty sponge. I like this for when like your paintbrush is wet, but there's like nowhere to put it, so I just like rest it on there. Like pretend this is wet. I'll just like leave it like that until it dries up, and then this just dries up. Bro, I've had this for so long. This might also be from New Zealand. Frozen pencil case. This is where I keep my coloring pencils, which I hardly ever use because, again, I prefer digital art. Bo Peep cup, which I used to use this as my, like when you're painting you need like a cup of water. I used to use it as that, but it's kind of like a hazard because it's so tall you can easily just like knock it over. So right now I have these, what are these? Crayola permanent markers. It's a pretty good height. Shadow high, dull packaging. I actually already have one of these, so I don't really need this. I can just throw it away, but I don't know. It's so pretty. I feel bad throwing it away. I just found this pair of scissors. Like a feedback thing I got from Crazy Factory. I don't need that. Thrown away. Is that like the fourth thing I've thrown away? I've been filming for an hour and I've thrown away like less than 5 things. This, it says spray on base coat. I'm not sure because the label has like come off. I don't know what you can use this for. I think I mixed this with this black nail polish I've had for a really long time, but it was like running out, so I just mixed some of this and it worked pretty well. But silver glitter, that is dangerous. That was not fully closed. I watched Wicked for Good yesterday and now I just have Thank Goodness stuck in my head. I wanted to learn the songs before I watched the movie, so I listened to the original recording with Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth. And I kind of got used to those versions of the songs. So then when I heard them in the movie, I was like, this sounds wrong. But yeah, it was really nice. I really enjoyed the songs. Like people that were fans of the musical before the movie came out, I've like seen them say like, oh, the songs in the second act aren't as good, or like there's less songs. I don't know, but I think they're pretty good. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe everyone is like, yeah, actually they're good. So this is a screen protector, but I'm not sure what phone this fits. Olivia. This was from my mom got this scrapbooking thing, and it just had this name because like you could put a name in it, and this is just like the placeholder name, but like Olivia. Some wood glue. I like using wood glue. It makes everything very sturdy. This is I used to have this on my desk, but there isn't really space on my desk anymore. What is this thing called? Bucket. It's a bucket, and I painted it to resemble when I painted it. This was one of my favorite albums, You Haunt Me by Sir Sly. This one remains on my desk, but it's 21 Pilots' debut album, And then on the back, it was originally Regional at Best, their second album, but it looks so bad because I tried to paint like the person on the cover, so then I was like, blurry face. I think I did this before Trench came out, so it was supposed to be like first album, latest album, but we've had 4 albums since then. God, that's the passage of time. Another dried up sponge. This one has like bronze paint on it, which is funny. I don't know, not really, but whatever. This, I think this is like to put in your fridge, but I mean it works there. And I have, this is very heavy, paint, acrylic paint. Where do I put this? It's so heavy. Every moment. I don't want to put it on my bed because this thing is probably really dusty. Yeah, I can see the dust. Okay, this is gonna be gross. This is a baby wipe that has paint on it. I was just like, just use as a paint rag, but it's like, bro, this thing is coming apart. Yeah, I'll throw that away. See that clump of dust? I'm surprised that I don't have like breathing problems with the amount of dust I have in my room. I know, like, I have a problem. I need to be dusting stuff, but I like having things on display. I don't like having stuff in storage, and I'm just too lazy to dust. I have a receipt of when I reserved Wicked in the library. It's actually kind of a funny story, only kind of. I had reserved this thing and I was waiting on it for months. When the movie came to Netflix, it was immediately available. But I was like, what if there's like something extra on the DVD? Because in my mind, DVDs come with like behind the scenes and like deleted scenes. No, it did not come with any of that stuff. It was just the movie. There is no point in having it, but I only had it for like a day and then I returned it. Was that funny? I don't know. This is another paint rag that I soaked in green paint. And I was like, I could use this for something. What is, oh my god. Australia Post? What is this? Oh my gosh, this just pissed me off. Okay, I have another receipt that I can't show. But basically, my mom was like begging me to buy a dress. So I was looking online and I found this really, really nice dress for, I think it was like $50, and it was like on super clearance. And so I bought it, but I made the mistake of not looking at the size guide. And when I put it on, it was impossible to zip up. It was way too small. It did not fit me at all. So then I went through the return process, and I think it cost like $20 to return. And I was like, what was the point in getting this dress on super clearance for $50 if I'm just wasting $20 to return it? It really annoyed me. I did not even end up buying a dress. I just ended up just using a dress I already had. This was this thing came inside here. I should have bought more than one. I was like, that's so cool. I never see Generation 4 My Little Pony stuff, and it was something cheap, because usually when you do see Generation 4 My Little Pony stuff nowadays, it's like really expensive stuff, but this was cheap. And the next time I went to that same toy store, they didn't have them anymore. I mean, I did go like a whole year later, so that's expected, but I should have gotten more than one. But yeah, at least I got Pinkie Pie, which I like. Oh, I would put like glue in here and mix it with water when you need watered down glue. But I mean, you can also just use the paint palette, so I don't know. It's quite useful, but this, it's basically like VapoRub. Huh. Okay, so I completely forgot about this. No idea how long I abandoned this for, but basically, this is another case of me being beyond frugal, like to a point where it's like, this is bad. But basically, I've kept almost every tube of lip balm, which, like, by the way, if you're gonna just keep if you need to repeatedly buy so much lip balm, just stop buying tubes of lip balm. Just this, I've just been using Vaseline. This thing is so OP. Yeah, I wish I'd figured that out sooner to just use Vaseline. But basically, because you know, when you use up your tube of lip balm, there's still like that tiny amount that is not accessible to your lips. So what I did was I would scrape it out with like a toothpick, and then I put it all in here. I'm not going to open it because it does look a bit gross, but I think it is still usable because it doesn't have a bad smell. It doesn't have mold. At least I don't think it does. Is that a good angle? I don't know. Is this a good fit here? I'm not sure. It seems kind of awkward. I think, okay, like, does that fit well there? I don't know. There's like kind of a gap. I don't know. Because there's also, I have these. Maybe I should go the other way. This way. Does that, oh, that still fits. Oh, you know what? I think that's probably better. Is this, oh no. Oh no, it does not. Wait, is it reaching the bottom? I'm not sure. No. What do I do? It'd be nice if this fit here, but there's no way that's gonna fit. Yeah, definitely too big. So I have this, and then I also have pink one. The pink one is so terrifying. I also have this box, which I don't even know where I got this from, but does this fit? Oh, wait, is that touching? Yeah, that's a nice fit. Okay, so I don't know what I could even put there though. Is this gonna work out, guys? I'm not feeling so sure about this. Could this fit? Turning into a Minecraft villager. Okay, I think I'll put that there because I did have that. Okay, I guess I'll just use one bucket. And okay, does this fit here? Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good fit. Then that it's just there. I don't know. This maybe so I remember that. Okay, so like this. I guess I'll put that there. Or some things can also fit in here. Good. Oh, I guess that fits. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I definitely want the scissors to be here. Maybe I'll just put that there. Maybe could that go there? Yeah, I definitely think that stuff should. Oh, yeah, that actually fits pretty well. Now what can go in here? Oh, maybe I can put my glue there. Or is that kind of awkward? I guess I can put my glue there. Okay, maybe I'll put my. Maybe this stuff can go here. Where's the fourth one? Or maybe the highlighters can go there. No, the highlighters can go here, right? Nessa, Dr. Dillamond, Fiero. Does that, no, actually, maybe that can go in here. And then the squishies can go in there. Now, that's just like where I have my fidget stuff. Oh, man. I don't think this is working out so well. Okay, yeah, that fits there, sort of. This, you know what? Actually, I won't have that stuff there. Even though, I don't know. Could this? Because, well, I mean, like, I've always had this stuff here, but I'm just wary about the squishies. Maybe I should just have the squishies in a different location. I don't know. Okay, so I think I want the, like, random little stuff to go in here. So, there first. Oh, that doesn't really fit that well. Okay, I'll just, that. What else? I guess I'll put the anti-mold thing. Okay, yeah, I'll just put all the little things in there, even if it's stuff I don't really need, like. Does that fit in there? Yeah? Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, I guess. I'm pretty satisfied with that fit. Does it? Sure. Oh, I thought the pencils were gonna fit here, but they don't. Okay. How big are these? Oh, that fits, but the space is definitely too small for that. I mean, I guess I'll leave them there anyway. Why do I have so many pencils? It doesn't look organized well, but at least I feel like I know where things are, you know? And they do, like, have their own spot, you know? I don't know. Will I be able to maintain this? Hopefully. But really, I have no idea. Okay, so I only want to put large things in this space because I am a little bit scared that things have fallen down through. There's like a gap there. Just, sure. So that's like the main thing that goes here. There's also my ruler, which I think I can just slide into the same thing. The Bo Peep cup, the pens and paintbrushes. This is like my main pen that I use. The diary, yeah, like, I still don't know where to put this. Yeah, I can just dump it somewhere, but I would like to know where I put it because maybe I do want to use it. I mean, like, there's like a bride. I was thinking I could color her to be like the bride. Okay. Also my Vaseline. That's quite big, so I'm gonna put that there. The glitter, that will go there. Maybe this, I'll put this here, but like behind the pens and stuff. I'm not sure because maybe I'll figure it out later. That's not a good way to think, but the point is that we want to be organized, but I'm just so bad at it. Okay, I'll just put that with that stuff. This I use for like when I'm traveling, I put my wired earphones in there. It's actually pretty good, and it's a pretty hard plastic, so I feel like it will protect them. My paint palette, I'll just sure. The metallic watercolor paints, I'll just slide that. I mean, I feel like it's something pretty big, so I don't think it's something that would get lost. I have this little pair of blue scissors that have been lost for months now. I cannot find them. I have no idea where they are. Still left with some stuff. I don't know where to put this stuff.